In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Renna, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Renna's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Up! You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless— All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Welcome everybody back to the stream. Let me get some of this clutter off. We're playing Tales of Arise, recently released by Bandai Namco. Alright, this is an action RPG. The intro was pretty intense, so it gave some backstory. I'm so sorry, Iron Man, you got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like it. We can plug it. One moment. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt like our main character's name, Iron Mask. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? That's cool. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I choose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Hey, my captions are working. All good stuff. Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. The next destination marked with a star symbol, okay? The number is distance to the target. Alright, standard RPG theory. Do I have any unclaimed DLC? Oh no. Okay, well, alright. This seems... Let's see.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Until you learn how to run. It's always the way in tutorials.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, You were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
They said you can wander around, you get it up. You guess can't wander around. Okay. So the green indicators are people I can talk to. Oh, here it says that. The bright eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if the routine beatings from them weren't enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they like to sick their zoogles on us. Weagles?
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or
What are you looking at? You looking to get your ass kicked too? Wow.
base, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything. Every last one of you beds will die, and then we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn. Wow, so they're burning the bodies. I guess that's the thingy. The Zoogle. Man, these people are tough on slaves. So, no matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and Lenegis hanging up in the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. The Lenegis, especially, is something else. There's no way you can ever hope to beat the Renans when they can build floating castles like that. Get to bed, embedded, now. Then you walk off. Wow. Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell you, it's the fuel that they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it, and once we do, they just take it and light it up. And that's why it's hotter than hell here. Wow. Listen, whatever that bastard do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back against them bright eyes. Got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of those soldiers or their Zoogles, let alone Lord Balsif. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys. So that's for Shadowman. They might not make it. Alright, so there's housing and probably my house. Can't wait, Iron Mask. I'm trying to catch a little... Can't it wait, Iron Mask? I'm trying to catch a little shutout over here. I should get some rest.
If this is like any RPG,
I wonder how many
something's
people
gonna
have
happen when
slept
we go
in
to
this
sleep.
bed before me. Mine for now, but
Is that a
how
rock
long?
for a pillow? Jesus Christ.
Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
I'd better head to work. So, I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great. Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Look lively, slaves! Let's see some work around here!
Grenar!
Yes, ma'am.
Zephyr! She's here!
The hell? Come back!
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Huh? Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know.
Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
There they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
can jump! You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzav! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion! Yes, sir! Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up?
How do you
Why?
see?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her?
If you want to know something, I can tell you what I can. What is this place? This is the Old Zion Mine, one of the Crimson Crow safe houses. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. So this is normal. I told you we're a resistant group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Calaglia and from Reno. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not just physically strong, he got real smart. He's indispensable to us. If you wanna... No, let me stop saying that. Where's the woman? The jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. You can check it out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Renans, ruling over Calaglia. Calaglia? Yeah. The ones that came down from Lenegis have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less Lenegis. So our current target is the Renans and Calaglia and their Lord Balsam. You want to know? Oh, let me stop reading.
What the hell is going on?
Like most RPGs from the Tale series,
I need to go and find out
the
for
hero
myself.
seems to be amnesiac and doesn't know who, doesn't have, like, yeah, can't remember anything, doesn't know who they are, but they probably become real powerful. They also can't feel pain, so that's something to think about as well. If you just tuned in, this is Tales of Arise, recently released by Bandai Namco. Well, but there's an Iron Mask himself. Good to see you, buddy. Have we met before? Nah, we've never met before, but you're definitely famous in these parts. Ever know you as a buckethead who stands up to armored soldiers and can take a beating? From them, it's like nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all. It'd be weird if we didn't know about you somehow. Oh, here's one more thing. Not personally, but one of our guys, Nath, always knows what's going on around Calaglia. Nothing people talk about gets past his ears. I heard him talking about you earlier, so once I saw you, I put two and two together, and now here we are. Everyone knows you as a buckethead who stands up to armored soldiers and can take a beating from them all, so that's repeating what he just said. The only reason the Bright Eyes want to mine through Calaglia so much is so that they can get as much fire out of this realm as they possibly can. Hey, I noticed you didn't have a spirit core in your body. Did you dig it out yourself? You did really good not having any Bright Eyes catch you without one all this time. I'm impressed. Hope they explain that later. Oh, we can't go there because it's Lanier, so we're gonna have to go talk to the people we need to talk to. Oh, here we go.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renan, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renan soldiers. So then why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renan, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask! Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Alright, no sword. You about to start fighting? Wait, how? Alright, let's see. Oh, it's already equipped. Good. No attacks, outfits. Oh, because of deal. She has a gun? No attachments, no all this. You can equip skins for swords. This game seems really DLC. Oh, we gotta save it. Manual save your games.
Enemy attack!
An ambush? Renans are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
So now I can go to a place where dude told me I couldn't go.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Can't go there and save them. Leave everything inessential behind. We'll make do without one way or another.
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Damn it. If it wasn't for the armor, the right where it totally make them one-on-one. It's just ordinary Renans underneath. There's nothing else that's special about them. But all the machinery and the armor makes them way bigger and stronger than otherwise would. I hate it when you guys play dirty. Damn it, Bright-Eyed Woman took advantage of all the people broke out. It's no use trying to take on the armored soldiers like this. It only means more casualties for us to deal with later. Let's go.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you, Embedded!
Basic combat controls. Normal attacks. Press RP to perform a normal attack. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together. But by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack in midair after jumping. Arts. Arts are special actions performed by spinning part of your AG art gauge. Press Y, X, or A to use the arts assigned to each button. While AG will gradually restore automatically, it will restore more slowly when attacking. Evading. Push L button and press RT to evade an enemy attack. If you time it well, as an enemy attack is approaching, you'll perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid taking any damage.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. Alright, we're up. You're finished! A real fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly. Struck! Take this!
I like the battle music. Pretty tight.
I won. I actually beat one of those Renan soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Something shiny in RPG means you can pick it up.
What's this thing?
Male crew members, don't try to take on any armored soldiers yourself. You don't have a chance in hell of winning. Just did, buddy.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn!
Slash! Hit! Slash! Swallow blade! You're finished! You're on! Take it! It's over! You're mine! You're Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! It's over! Try harder! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Here I come! It's over!
We won.
What I get? No, no. The small. It's hard enough to pierce even light on. Okay. Raggedy clothes is a costume. Thought that was clearly like, alright. How the hell did she get a weapon? Not that I'm complaining and saving my ass, that's for damn sure. Alright. Now we're gonna
Shion V. Mayor Imaris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolton.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close.
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're—
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Combos! Combos are action strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and in the air. Using an art to go between them can thus extend the combo. Diminishing returns in combo. During a combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease, and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making arts half as effective as their archer.
Word to the wise, I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kinda new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises. Take this! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
Go! One more!
Take this!
Go!
Mirage!
Why did you help me?
Oh, that's cool.
What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
Alright.
Stay sharp. We're going in. Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest! Look out!
Oh no!
Sion! Sion!
What is happening right now?
A blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
I don't know what the Master Core
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Shion's fighting style. Shion specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance, and to use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. Shion's auto mode. When auto mode is enabled, Shion will primarily target flying and astral art wielding enemies, as well as foes with lower HP during combat. Cure points. Arts with healing and support effects consume cure points in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be referred with items or by staying at an inn or campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. Get away from the mob.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Land of brimstone and swirling ash. Orbis Calaglia.
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Starting and ending battles, making contact with an enemy icon will initiate a battle. Beating all the enemies in a given ready too slow. Let's fight. Oh, he's in our group too. Changing controls during combat. Summary. During combat, press start, square button, menu button, while the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until it in attack range. Manual, full control. Auto, fight based on set strategy. Control mode. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins.
Here I go!
Swallow Blade! How's this? Swallow Blade! That is coming! Rising Wyvern!
Don't let them form a pack! Don't go charging off like that!
It's over!
See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
Door! Touch cannon!
Mirage! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
So he doesn't gain experience, but we're not going to keep him forever.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Oh, something shiny.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Oh, I didn't even see what it is. Life bottle? Art screen. Art setting screen. You can assign arts that you learn to each of the different buttons. You can set arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts to use in the air, for a total of 6 equipable arts. Press LT/RT to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of their arts, but you can't press X to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from this screen as well. All I got is Mirage. Oh wait. Y'all learn anything new? Nope. Strategy. Strategies determine how your party operates in combat. On the strategy screen, press Y button to view details about each strategy and adjust them. Up to 4 strategies can be saved. During battles, open the menu and press Y to switch between them. Party members fighting autonomously, but their use of recovery support arts and items are determined by your strategy. In the detailed settings screen, you can set how they act in various conditions, with the top action receiving highest priority. Using items. Items can only be used on the character that you currently control. To do so, open the menu and select an item, except for items that revive them from a KO. Your control character will never use items automatically without permission.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Take it! It's over!
You're mine!
No! Can't end here!
It's over!
Circle and bring them down!
I'll bring you back from death abyss! Resuscitation!
How's this?
It's over!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
You're mine!
One shot. I got hit with the
I can feel
backhand.
my precision improving.
Alright, that was a good level up.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at the campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Dahnan agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Dahnans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
Alright, so we're going to find a way to save it and be done for the night. Oh, I can't save it here?
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. I guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renins are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret